Hi guys, I just wanted to send you a video and just kind of help you with your first initial application of the 3D foundation. Your tins are going to come, they're going to look like this. You're going to pop this little lid off and then they're going to magnetize right into your little palette like this. Okay, so you either have a palette like this one or you may have a bigger palette like this one. Anyway, they all pop out and you can arrange them however you want. There are no rules for that. Okay, then when you run out of one of your colors, you can reorder just the one color for $12 instead of having to buy a whole new palette. Brilliant, right? Okay, so first off, I want to make sure that you know that you want to make sure your skin is prepped. This goes for any kind of makeup, okay? So you want to use a moisturizer. You want to make sure that you're exfoliating your skin on a regular basis, 1 to 2 times a week, however that is. I've got a few recommendations if you want. You can message me and I can share those with you. So let me know if I can help you with that. Some people like to wear a primer under the 3D foundation. Some people don't. Again, that's just completely up to you. Just know that you may try a few different ways of applying the makeup to make sure that it wears the way you want it to. The most important thing that you want to do is be patient with yourself. As you're learning how to use this foundation, it's going to take you 2 or 3 times to understand how to put it on, how thick to put it on, where to place the product so that it sculpts your face and enhances your natural features. So I'm going to jump in quickly and just kind of show you how I like to hack my face. So there's a few different brushes that you can use and everybody has their own personal preference. These are the 3 brushes that I love the most to apply my foundation with. The one that's most common is going to be your 30-second hack. This is the one that probably you'll buy first, which does a fantastic job. You're going to put your highlight on with this side, and then on this side you're going to kind of squeeze it together to create your contouring, okay? And then you can also use this side to put your blush on with as well. That's what makes this brush so awesome. If you're wanting a little bit more detailed look, a little bit more chiseled look, you'll want the detail hack, okay? So this side you can put all of your product on with this one and you can blend it out with this one. That makes this one amazing, okay? This one is the Power Powder brush. I love to use this side to put on my contour and even my highlight under here, and then this flat side works the best to press the powder in and to blend it out. So if you don't have this brush yet, make sure that you, at some point get this brush. Let your husband know and we can get that for you for a present. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the 30-second hack because this just seems to be the most common of the brushes that are first purchased. And I'm going to go in with my highlight color. Most people get either 1 highlight or 2 highlights, depending on what's going on with their skin. So just know I'm going to show you the 2 different, so in case we did give you 2 different colors, that you know where to place them. All right, so first off, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go under my jawline here, okay, on my chin. One of the most common mistakes is that people put this on too thick, okay? This is not like any other foundation that you've ever used. Do not, I repeat, do not put this on too thick or it will feel like it's melting off your skin. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're doing your foundation for the first few times. If you feel like by the end of the day it's melted off your skin, you've probably put it on too thick. Okay, so then the next day you'll know, just put it on just a little bit thinner. Okay, so you can see I've gone on with my 1 color of highlight all over my face where the highlight goes. Again, I haven't put it on here or here. I'm going to go in with my lighter color of highlight. I'm going to go in with my detail hack and go in with just a little bit of a shade lighter. I like to go in with Aura right underneath my eyes, kind of in a triangle. Okay, so I'm going to like triangle that right under my eyes, and you can see how that kind of brightens as opposed to this side. Does a lot for my dark circles. So if we've given you 2 colors, this is probably why, because we want to brighten right underneath your eyes just a little bit better. Sometimes I'll take that color and go just right down the center of my nose. Just really brightens up and draws your attention right to my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the contour. So I'm going to get a little bit on this detail hack. I like to place about on half of the brush, and then I'm going to go underneath here. Right underneath, and you're going to start right at the top of your ear here, and you're going to bring it down and kind of cup it right underneath your cheek. Okay? Another good way to remember how to do this is you're going to go like this. It's going to be like a 3. Okay? So if that helps you remember where to place the contour, go underneath here, go underneath my jawline. And you guys, this doesn't have to be perfect. The most important is right here on your cheekbone. Place it under here and kind of bring it into about here. Now you don't want to go into this area here. You're going to look like you have a mustache. And we don't want any women walking around looking like they have a mustache. Which brings me to another thing. You should probably be shaving your faces. And if the product is sitting funny right here on your cheek, it's probably because you have a little bit of peach fuzz. So there's many ways that you can shave your face a little bit to help with that makeup sitting pretty. And that's with any makeup, not just with this foundation. I'm going to go in with my nose and just kind of contour just a little bit down the side of my nose. You can see how easy that can be. You can get really detailed with the contour of your nose, or you can do it just really simple like that, okay? So, you can always go in and add a little bit more if you want to add a little bit more. Okay, at this point what I like to do is I like to spray my face with the Stay Spray, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I do that. Okay, why I like to do that is because now what I'm going to do is go over it with a little bit of powder. And this is the way that I have found that works for me, that helps my foundation stay on all day and look really pretty all day. So just know that you may find that you'll like your spray at the end after you put everything on. I like it at this point. So that's the fun thing about this makeup. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You're just going to play with it so that you find out what works for you. Again, how thick, how thin, all of that good stuff to put on the foundation so that it stays all day. I like to go in with my Power Powder brush, pick up a little bit of the vanilla dust, and I'm going to push it right here underneath my eyes. See how that just really makes it so that it's such a pretty look. Then when I put it up here, I'm just going to make sure that I get everything blended in. Now, we do sell a perfector. It looks like this. And if you get this perfector, which works amazing, and there are a lot of people that really love it, you're going to want to get it wet, squeeze it out, and then you're going to pat in, okay? I like using this brush a little bit better, but everybody is different. Some people absolutely love the perfector, and for $14 it's a good investment. Now what I'm doing here on my contour is I'm going in with the Cayman bronzer, and I'm setting my contour with the Cayman bronzer. I like that because it just, I'm not putting white over the top of my contour. You can also like do a little right here underneath your lip there. It makes your lip look a little bit powdier. Okay, now this is where I'm going to go in with my blush. I like this brush the best. You can totally use this brush. You can use your finger, okay? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go in with a little bit of nude, and I'm going to put it right above my contour, okay? You want to make sure and hit that apple right there. So smile and just kind of blend it back like that. See how pretty that looks? Okay, go in with this side. Smile so you get it right on the ball of the cheek, and push it back like that. Okay, now I'm going to go in and put a little bit on my lips, because you can use our lip color and cheek color the same color. In fact, I love to use nude as my eyeshadow as well. Now the last step of the 3D foundation is to take your illuminator, get a little bit on your finger, You're going to place it right there and blend it out. I like to just use my fingers for this. Again, some people swear by the Perfector sponge, putting this on their cheeks. It really is just completely up to you. Take this and put it up here on your brow bone. Here. And then you can put a little bit right here. And then a little bit on your Cupid's bow right there. All right, that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all as to how to apply the makeup. There are a few tricks, and if you have like some blemishes or whatever that you're wanting to cover, let me know and I can send you a video on how to like technically take care of some of those blemishes and those acne bumps that are bugging you. Let me know and I can send you a different video on how to troubleshoot and specify those areas. Just know that this is a learning process. We're all learning, and I am here to help you all the way. If you're not loving a color for whatever reason, or if you're wanting to change a color, your highlight color, because maybe now it's a different season, let me know. I'm happy to place the order for you, or you can place it on your own. Everything will be shipped directly to you either way, and I really appreciate your support and choosing me to take care of you and be your artist. And know that I'm always here for you if you need me. Thanks.